All right, we're recording. Everyone say hi, YouTube. Oh, just lost that. It's fine. All right, who's ready? Let's get into the collective. This is so... Valencia? I don't even know... Is that a place? V? Maybe just the V is important? I really don't know. Can someone Google Valencia and tell me what it is? I heard it really loud. I don't even know what it is. Staring right in through the sun, waiting for the ending before it's begun. I just need a reason to breathe. Feels like my heart's going. C. It's a place in Spain? Okay. Who's here? Who's from Spain here? Also, the letter C came through. I don't know who C is. But C just came through. All right. Let's get into this, y'all. It's a place in Spain. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right, cool. Let's get into this, guys. Let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck is your challenge. You've got Justice. You've got the Tower. Meaning strength or vigor. Interesting. Strength. You've got the Justice, the Tower, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune. What's going on, y'all? Oh, interesting. Okay, the Four of Wands is also back there with the Nine of Cups. The way that my guides are giving this to me is like a lot of you guys are having trouble adjusting to good things happening to you. Is kind of how this is coming through. It feels like a lot of what we're going to be talking about today in this collective is like with the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, that's such a big combo because the Tower is like tearing everything down, and then the Wheel of Fortune is like bringing newness in. It's a lot of like clear the rubble, bring something else in its place. Hi, Carrie, welcome. And with Judgment, it does feel like Judgment and Justice. So the double J could be important for someone here, but it does feel like Judgment and Justice. A lot of you guys are being called to make like, I almost want to say some heavy decisions right now. It feels like with the Judgment and Justice, maybe these decisions are based around improving your life. Five of Wands, but it's in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse with the King of Wands. For a lot of you guys, it's about like inner conflict around chasing your passions or like chasing a dream or something here. But it feels like this is a weird reading because it feels like everything is going according to plan. I don't know how else to say that. It feels like for all of you guys, like things are going really well. And I think that's like, you're being asked to kind of just roll with it. Do you know what I mean here? Like, it's like a don't fight it kind of energy. But let's dive in. Let's talk about it. You start with the Ace of Cups and the Hermit. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you've worked really hard in the realm of like, I'm hearing self-discovery, but also self-love. You know, with the Hermit and the Ace of Cups, I feel like everyone here should be giving themselves a little bit more of a fucking pat on the back. Okay? Because it really does feel like you guys have done a lot in the sphere of, hey, I deserve good things. I deserve happiness. I deserve these like things to find me. And I feel like it's the way I almost want to say this is like finally paying off. This could be finally paying off for you with the King of Pentacles here and the Hanged Man. Some of you have waited a hot minute for things to get better. I feel like, okay, that's a specific number, 7 years. Some of you 7 years ago, some of you may need to think about what you were doing 7 years ago, or like, that's obviously gonna be for the older ones here, okay? I know some of us are 20 and we're not talking about what we were doing when we were 13. Okay, but the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, some of us, like whatever you guys were doing 7 years ago, hi Chris. It feels like that number's really important here. You know, like whatever you were doing 7 years ago, it feels like it's about to pay off. Or like it's coming back around, like there's some sort of circulation coming back in here. And I feel like for a lot of you, I'm actually going to clarify with this deck anyway. Why am I so purple tonight? I don't really know. Whatever, I'm over it. 10 of Cups. This is going to bring in a lot of happiness for you guys. There's a lot of good things coming, and it feels like there's good things that have already happened, but there's more good things that are on the way here. How do I say that? Rowan? 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 Again, why do they keep saying things to me that I don't know? Rowan, I think it might be a name. I went to high school with a girl named Rowan. Rowan, if you're watching this, you're an icon. That's where you went to college. So Carrie, maybe they're really calling you out right now. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Carrie, I would think back to what you did 7 years ago. Okay, whatever you did 7 years ago, it feels like it might be paying off for you, or something from 7 years ago is going to circle back around. But it does feel like there's happiness coming in here for you. The Empress. Wow. Romans can refer to several things: a name, a tree, and a university. Oh, interesting. The rowan tree is a species of the rose mountain ash, known for its red berries and historical significance in Celtic lore. Interesting. 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 With the Empress here, even with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Ten of Cups, for some of you, I feel like because it took so long for things to come in, you just assumed they never were. Is almost like how this is coming through. It feels like a lot of you have I almost want to say forgotten how to, it's almost like take a compliment. But also, like, in that realm of forgetting how to take a compliment, a lot of you have also forgotten how to be happy. Like, how to be happy with what you have and, like, what you've achieved without, like, wanting more than what you have. Let's keep going. In your clarifying row, you've got the Two of Wands and the Empress. So again, right off the bat, there's a really heavy energy here of waiting. For a lot of you guys, it feels like the manifestations you were calling in with the Magician and the Four of Cups here, you had to wait a long time. Or like there was a waiting period. You have the Empress twice. A lot of you, this isn't the mom issue. This is like you're birthing something is what I want to say here. There's a lot of energy of creation here as well. Say it again. For those of you that are in the creative field, don't lose focus. Like whatever you're doing, for a lot of you, everyone is like always creating something in their life, right? For a lot of you, you are in the process of like cultivating and creating something. Don't lose focus. Okay? I feel like this could apply to all of you because this is such an ADHD collective. Don't get distracted. Some of you have crow brain. Like, you find, like, a shiny penny and suddenly you're distracted for, like, 3 days. And I feel like your guides are like, stay the course here, okay? Things are getting good. This is your self-sabotage here. A lot of you guys, yeah, Four of Cups. You start going south when things start going good. Remember that. Remember and consciously remind yourself to fight that. Anytime your brain is like, oh, things are really good, I should muck something up right now, fight it. What is all of them? Fine, I'll take them all. Yeah, Temperance, the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles. For a lot of you guys, this is an interesting reading. Start writing shit on your hand. You gotta. It feels like for a lot of you, the gatekeeper here was time. I don't know how else to explain this to you. It's like you thought you were being, like, gate-kept from your manifestation, but the only thing that was gatekeeping you was literally time, like, waiting for time to pass to get what you actually needed. A lot of you, the way that my guides are saying this to me is like, you wouldn't have been ready for it had it showed up when you asked for it. I can relate to that. Don't look at me. Can I get a little more into this? I'm going to dig into this a little bit. The Fool. Yeah. Yeah, the Fool and the Moon. A lot of you would have dipped. Okay, give me half the deck, why don't you? Oh my god. King of Swords, 3 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Fool. How do I say that? Some of you, there's an energy here of, oh, this is a hard one. This is a hard lesson to learn. There was people in your life that purposefully deceived you so that you would not make it as far as you did. This is a hard order, okay? And I've said this before. You need to be able to forgive them for yourself, not for you. But also you need to remember, I feel like I've said this to you before, if you can't see the benefit of forgiveness, you're not ready for it. Okay, that's where a lot of you, I feel like this road is leading you to that sort of realization here. There is that sort of like, that feels almost like, you know how we talk about in video games like the last boss? For a lot of you, the last boss is forgiveness. Because it's not for them, it's for you, right? It feels like for a lot of you, there were people here that were deceptive in your life, whether this is exes, parents, whatever, whoever it was for you, that kept you held back for a good reason, or not for a good reason, on purpose, because they didn't want to see you prosper. Maybe they thought it was for a good reason. Ew, I don't like how that came through. I wasn't even, that was full channel. A lot of them, they held you back purposefully, probably because they thought it was for a good reason, but really it was like self-serving, like very selfish. And so it's like that, the kind of last realization here for you is that they didn't stop you then and they're not going to stop you now. Okay. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys. If you can't see the benefit of forgiveness, you're not ready for it. If you can't see the benefit of forgiveness, you're not ready for it. And there's no shame in not being ready. Forgiveness is also fickle. I've told you guys that before. There are days when I wake up and I've forgiven my family for what they've done to me. And there are days where I wake up and I don't. It is very dependent on what's going on in your life. How are you feeling? What's going on? Like, what's happening around you? And so it's like, I've forgiven a lot of what has happened for my own benefit, but there are sometimes like specific things that my aunts have said to me that will pop back into my mind, and I'm like, you know what, I don't forgive that, you know? But okay, let's get you an oracle card, guys. This was an interesting reading. I really don't feel like you guys got beat at all. I really feel like this was a positive reading. A rare positive Bryan's Collective reading. But it almost feels hopeful. It feels like there's a lot of good things around a lot of you right now, and you need to not lose the hope. Okay? Yeah, the path to forgiveness isn't linear, and neither is healing isn't linear. We know that. Come on. I keep having this weird feeling. I don't know. It's like a weird feeling in my ear that has been bothering me, but okay. Can I get an oracle for the collective, please? An oracle for the collective, please. An oracle for the collective, please. Thank you. Interesting. The card you guys got is Sariel, Angel of the Waning Moon. I feel like we pull him a lot for you guys. Okay, can I have the page back, please? Thank you. It's 29. If anyone was 29 7 years ago, this reading is for you. With hunger comes the claws of desperation. If you have drawn this card, it should be a sign that you are waiting for something. Though your mind wanders, a single shard remains fixed, focused, and waiting. What is at the root of your fixation? Without answering this question, you may be unable to control the part of you that obsesses over that fixation. Interesting. I'm hearing it again, so I will say it again. A lot of you, the only thing that was gatekeeping you here was time. You just simply were not in a place to accept the things that you thought you wanted to accept. Okay? All right. I don't hear anything else, so I will leave it there for you guys. Like I said, this reading will find its way to YouTube. If you missed it, as you all know, in the collective, we talk about this all the time. All of them are just going to go on YouTube. So if you miss it, you can. Yep. You know, so everyone say bye, YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, I hope to find you one day on Twitch here. But if not, it's okay. I will see you in the next reading. Bye, YouTube.